I already hopped off server. I was gonna hop off headset, but still
Warp
haven't done
drive
it yet.
active.
I will.
Warp drive active.
Hey. I tell you guys, I've been having a lot of fun with you guys, Kurt, Dez, all you guys, man. It's just been a lot of fun. Y'all make it fun.
That's what it's all about.
I tried to. I wasn't having too much fun when my monitor and shit kept on trying to kick me the fuck out.
Yeah. Well, how many people's on the server? Let's see, I don't even know. Thinking about going over and running a little, but daggone, it's only 10. This guy, he's wanting to race over here, but daggone, man, I don't about burn out on the racing right now. I didn't race nothing. I went to go race and had to help Nick learn the dev console and get him to work.
The guy that we were running with, when it was me and Dodgy, he's in the server.
Are you in the server, Kurt?
I was.
Yeah. Thinking about getting back in there. I pulled a 2300 miler and got 1300 car pulled.
That's what you man. Like, I saw you jump out.
Went racing. I was coming to get in there to race, or the truck a little bit before I raced, and then Nick called me. He said he needed help. He started another profile, and how you take the steering wheel out in the I&I file, it ain't there no more. So you have to go and do it like Dez showed you. So I had to get him to get the dev console, and
It's the dev command for it.
yep, that's what I did with him, and got rid of his steering wheel out of his truck, and then had to help him set his keys and buttons up to the Stream Deck button box because he's using my profile. Make sure that he understood.
Hey, Dez.
Sir.
If you didn't want, if the King of Hill logo, if you didn't want to put that on there, you could have put Rolling Thunder logo if you want to. It's up to you though. Is that gonna be before the big sleeper? Or do you know?
Both.
Oh, okay.
B for the 40-inch and
The big one?
Not, do you want it for the 70-inch too?
Yeah, if you don't mind, because I like the 70-inch better. If it ain't no big problem on you. You're just gonna have to make that graphic a little bit bigger, huh? I should have had more.
You listen to that, I'll turn it back here to Hell's Kitchen. I'll change it over. No, that's what I turned it on. Trying to catch up on what happened today.
Oh, let's see, I stayed up till about 11, 12 o'clock, and then went to sleep about 9 o'clock.
Oh, really? What time did you get up?
9 o'clock.
That was about 9:30 when I first laid down. I don't remember, man. Whenever I was talking to OG and here right after I got done talking to him. We was talking
I only got y'all now. I'm
talking about Fat Boys win.
Yeah.
Is he doing that truck for you there, Big Cat Daddy?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I hear you. You got a good one, man. He's an artist, bro. He knows his shit.
You did mine.
Yeah, I like her too.
Even with the
Dez is an artist. I'm trying to get him hooked up with a rap company for NASCAR over here. Haven't heard anything back from him yet, but pretty much their season's about halfway over, and they're set up on their raps for this season, so they'll be starting in another month or two. Get ready for the
Sketchy for a moment. Sketchy.
How is it not for a while
I think the sister got up with Grim, so hopefully she got her room. Mama T wants to thank Daddy.
Oh, they are going to get their room?
Yeah, that's what Grim said. I don't know if Mama T will join in on it.
Big deal. Big deal.
No, it won't. They kill each other. They can't keep their attitude straight and be right around us.
No, it does, but fucks everything up sometimes.
You don't know if she wants to get in there or not.
I was telling the wife that they was putting one in here for her. She said, hell, I might have to get me a computer and join Left Lane then.
She can do it on the, she can do it on her phone.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said for the time being, I may just have to, but she's got it on her phone or her Xbox. She said, I may have to just hop in there and have somebody to talk to.
There you go. There you go.
I think she likes Sister though, for real.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I'll tell you one thing. Somebody comes in there and no joke, like, even if they didn't get it and they were still in like regular channels like we're in right now.
Yeah.
And Pluto started picking up, whoa. My wife, terrible deal, because she don't care if you being mean or just joking with somebody. She's gonna tear you new because she don't like other, people picking on other people,
Don't let her come in here, because that's all we do. We all talk smack to each other, but we do it to laugh. We don't do it to be mean.
Do it
I don't
respectfully.
think nobody. Yeah, there you go. It's a good way
That's
to
the
put it.
thing. She'll know if we're just picking around to laugh or we're being,
Hey, I don't think nobody tries to be mean in here. I really don't, man. I've never felt that way. I mean, there's been a couple come in that was a little out of hand, but we took the trash out real quick.
I always pick on Kurt. He told me a while ago, he said, I'm getting off. I said, you little prick.
No, I switched fucking channel, or I switched Discords and I came back over here.
Oh, I got you.
You didn't know me and Dave's was fit to pop up, neither did you.
Fuck no. I knew that's gonna pop over eventually. I didn't know you were.
This mother whoop my stepsister's ass. She didn't pay her fucking Hulu.
Why the fuck are you all on hers?
Why am I on hers?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, why would I pay for it when my stepsister has it?
I don't know, they have separate damn accounts. I have my own Hulu shit, but
I have
I don't
free
even watch the
Netflix.
motherfucker half the damn time.
I have free Netflix.
I don't.
I do. You know how I got free Netflix?
When you probably through your sister-in-law or something.
Yep.
Through my phone company, they give me Netflix for free.
Oh yeah, mine did too. But I haven't paid my damn phone bill for the fucking month. So I'm probably losing my damn Netflix for a month. We're talking paying my damn phone bill.
You will, buddy. You will. Everybody has hard.
I didn't know they just did this.
You didn't know what, buddy?
Netflix has got the 250 years of America thing on their app.
Yep.
And they've got when Katrina Katrina hit, it says Katrina and come to hell in high waters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just modified weather, man. They've been manipulating the weather for the last since the early 70s.
It's like stuff that went on in America, they're putting in there.
You know what the HARP system is? HARP? HARP system?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Then that
Yeah, do your research on it. And it's where they modify the weather. There's 7 generating stations. One in Venezuela. They're all over. I mean, do your research. You'll figure it out.
That's how they make it rain in Dubai.
And that's how they make it dang hurricanes to destroy things so that the insurance company, da-da-da.
Yeah.
Man, when you really know the truth,
It's terrifying.
your eyes, you'll understand.
The booze, the bats, and sex that built America. What the fuck?
You know who owns Netflix, right?
Probably someone dangerous.
His name is Barry Tortora, and Michael Robinson, and they're formerly known to you as Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. Michelle is a dude, and he played on the UNC basketball team as Michael Robinson. If you go look up his family, you'll find out his mom didn't leave anything to Michelle Obama. She left it to Michael Robinson. And it caused some legal issues when she died because he couldn't get what his mom left him because he wants to go around and act like a girl. Alright, now Barack Obama is not his name. His birth name is Barry Soratora. And he was born in Kenya. If you look up where he went to Columbia University in Illinois when he was a teenager, he was a foreign exchange student. The guy was never eligible to be president of this country or even run for Congress. But people want to believe everything on the TV, and the television is tell-a-vision. If you understand tell-a-vision, and what they have on that television is programming, and what they're doing is programming you.
Yep.
That's why the name is television. They're telling you a vision. And the shows on the television is programming. And they're programming
Right there in
the
front of
people
everyone, and no one fucking bats an eyelid.
Right.
It's crazy.
And the reason why Netflix is going down in a flame of glory because everybody is protesting and going against the traitor-in-chief that we had for 8 years in this country.
Guess what they're trying to do now? They're trying to fix YouTube so that they can use it like television.
Oh yeah. That's the Apple company that owns them. It ain't Google. YouTube, Google, and all over are owned by the Alphabet company. And the one that runs that is an Indian. And then if you know about Facebook designed by the CIA and give the idea to Zuckerberg in college to do his thesis on, and then they wanted everybody's facial recognition because they were working on the facial recognition AI.
Yep.
And they use Facebook.
Upload selfies. Them selfies up, boys.
And I never had Facebook. But that don't mean my picture ain't on there from my family, from my daughter and my son and all that. But I don't care. I don't do anything I have to worry about. But there again, they've got my picture on my driver's license. They've got my conceal and carry fingerprints, conceal and carry. So, I mean, they've got all the stuff they want. They just, there's a whole lot of stuff going on. And you can call it a conspiracy theory. No, it's not a conspiracy theory. It's fact.
The only thing different between a conspiracy theory and fact is about 5 or 10 years.
Proof. Yeah, proof. It's a theory. It's not conspiracy until proven different. What's up, Mr. Normo?
I found Kurt, y'all. He's on.
Where is he?
He's on Netflix.
No, the fuck I ain't.
Apparently it is.
Oh, this show popped up, and everybody tells me I need to watch it. It's called The Trailer Park Boys.
Oh yeah. That's a good show. Man. I've watched it. I've watched every one of them shows.
Everybody
Ricky,
tells me I need.
What's his name? Adrian, Rick, Julia. Then you've got Bubbles. Then you got the lady, and then Ricky. Now, what's the one that hangs out with Lady, the fat boy?
A module has run out of charges.
Yeah, it's a good show, man. Yeah, I liked it. It was funny. They only run like 3 seasons of it, and they quit doing it. But from what I hear from the Canadians, them boys are a little freaky and weird, man. Bubbles got caught playing with the children. They're a little weird. Leahy's dead.
Bad thing is, Nez is working on my skin for me, and I guess when I opened YouTube TV, I guess the first thing popped up.
Because they're listening to you, dude. They listen to you through your phone, through Siri, through whatever. Whatever.
That's why if you're fucking clever enough, on your phone you go into the settings and disable the mic completely.
But they have a back door that they go in and turn it back on.
The only way to disable the microphone completely is have a hardwired switch that actually physically disconnects it.
That's right.
Not physically disconnecting
just gonna
it, it's not
store the driver
disconnecting.
for it.
Or unplug your microphone completely from the computer.
I used to loop 2 phones together, have a SIM card in one and no SIM card in the other, and hotspot one to the other. That was my way of getting around all that bullshit back in the day. Now you can't even do that. That doesn't even work anymore.
Yeah. Well, we transmit on one channel and receive on another to get around them on with our communication.
It's pretty savvy. There's a few
Yeah, you transmit on one frequency and then you're receiving on a different frequency. Works pretty good. But you can't use their repeaters though. If you use their repeaters, then they've got it both going and coming, and they can figure you out. So you gotta stay off their repeater. Then you just jump to Starlink and bounce it off the satellite. Take a 10-watt radio and talk all over the world.
I could do that with a CV. What are you talking about?
I know you can. I got a CB with 4,500 watts in there, and I can tell you this: you can't talk all over the world. I can talk to Russia. I've talked to damn Italy. I've talked to England, but I've never talked to nobody in Australia. Have you?
I met somebody through Xbox one time who's from Australia.
Yeah, but that's using the internet. I'm talking about a CB radio. That's what you said. Now, I've been talking on CB since the 1970s when me and my dad we went and got our license and talked to this
You
man.
old fucker.
Yeah, it used to have be licensed. You had to have a license to talk on CB, like ham. Now, I don't remember 79, 80. They dropped the license on Citizens Band, but then you only could talk with 4 watts, no more than 10. And like I said, I'm sitting in there with 4,500 watts at 4,800, 5,000 feet in elevation on a 50-foot tower. And I can sit down and key down like we're talking right now and talk to Texas, California, Canada, all over the world, man. The islands of St. John, the Cayman Islands. I mean, just like we're talking right now on my CB. Now with skip rolling, you can talk all over the place, but there's one contact that I've never made, and that's to Australia. I've made contacts to Russia, I've made contacts to China, but I've never made a contact to Australia. Never. I went looking at my contact list, and You know, one day me and Repo was talking, and I'm like, man, you know what? I don't think I've ever made a contact in Australia. Went and looked, never have. Since 1974, I've never made a contact with skip and anything. And I've got 5 antennas up outside with a set of beams.
Need a higher frequency and more fucking antennas.
Lower frequencies travel further, mate.
I know, but I think the equator and where they're located at is causing issues. I'm not sure. They're like in the dark part of the world, I guess, when it comes to...
it can bounce off the atmosphere if it's a really low frequency, but it only does that once. That's how ham works. That's why ham goes further. It's a lower frequency.
Well, ham goes off a repeater.
Yeah, that's
talk from tower, like a cell phone, basically.
Yeah.
It hits tower and then repeats off the tower, then goes to the next tower, repeats off of it, repeats off of it. I'm real close to having my ham license, but they're so government regulated and monitored, I don't mess with it. So now we have different communications that we monitor every channel. I mean, hell, my CB in there's got over 4,000 channels, but it's a ham radio converted to 11 meter. I got FM band, AM band. They've released the FM band now, so you got FM band, AM band, and 8 other bands that you can talk on all over the world. I've got a Striker. I got 30 radios in there, all different kinds. Right now, I'm talking on a Striker 955. It puts out keys 10, 15 watts, swings 120. Then I go into a 2-stage Toshiba comp box. And I'm putting 120 into it, and it's coming out 500. And I'm going into a Russian steel tube box, which is an AM radio transmitter called a Maritron, and I'm kicking it out at 4,500. Now, my neighbor down the road here, about 40 minutes away, he's talking with 10,000. And I was talking to him the other day, and he's never made a contact with 10,000 watts to Australia. And you go and get into AM radio station, you can go buy a radio AM station, but they shut down, and you can buy their transmitter. And most of them are somewhere between 5,000 and 10,000 watt transmitters for AM. They're real low wattage. And that's how we're getting our boxing. And the only tubes that are running them is Russian steel tubes. Now you can get a nanode or a tetrode. Nanode's low drive, tetrode's high drive. And that means you put 4 watts in a nanode and it turns it into 4,500. Or you can get a tetrode, you can put up to 500 watts in it, and then it'll put out 500. And I'm talking on tetrode because I'm running like 3 stages up to it. I'm running the radio into one box, into another box. No, it's like having a transmission. Gear up or gear down. We love the Citizen Band radio, man. Me and my wife enjoy the shit out of it. We usually have the coffee club going on, with the old timers and everything. But hell, man, since the hurricane, I've got to go up to get up on that tower, and my monkey gear's broke. I don't want to get up on that tower. It's a folding tower. I can lay it down, but I don't want to drop my damn Starlink because it's up on the tower too. So I got to send somebody up. My monkey, which is Sea Kidder, he's not here, so I'll send him up. I've got a 10,000 watt antenna to put up there on it.
What Cole up there?
Cole's not here, he's up in Iowa. He's like 16 hours away. He got married and moved up to her state. And, he's about 16 hours away from me. He'll be coming back home.
Do you know what that sounds like to me?
It don't sound like nothing. I'm gonna have to break out some money and get me a route down to the rental place and get me an articulated boom lift and go up there in a boom lift. That's what I gotta do.
No, it sounds like Cole's pussy whipped. Moving up there to
he might be.
I might make her move down to fucking me. If it's me.
She's still latched on to the titty, mama's titty. He's got to break that suction before, when he goes, and then he can get her to move down here.
Well, she shouldn't be latched onto her mummy's titty. She should be latched onto his fucking pedal stick.
Yes, you're right. And he's learning it, but man, I got to be careful. I can't manipulate the relationship. They got to grow together. I can't. I got to be careful. It'd be detrimental. Yep. That's what I do.
My business like that, I'll punch you in the fucking throat.
No, you won't. You can't fucking get over here. You ain't got that much swing in your ass.
God damn. I'm gonna go now.
The damn message.
You know what I mean, though, don't you?
Yes, I do. 100%. I do. I try. I don't give advice. I don't put my nose in the business. If he asks me advice, give him advice. And whether he takes it or not, that's between him and the Lord, or him and his wife. I've raised him, and I trust my raising in him. And I mean, I feel like we've done a good job. So, I mean, he chooses his path.
Like last time I went down to my missus, my partner turned around and went, "You want to move in here?" I went, "Get fucked." She went, "You what?" "Fuck, I ain't moving in with you." She went, "Why?" I went, "If I move in with you, live with you 24/7, 365 days a year, I end up fucking killing you."
Yeah. I don't know. Me and my wife really had a good time. I mean, I don't know. It's very rare.
I don't know any better because you've been with them for the whole life. Like Stockholm Syndrome, brother.
Yeah.
He's lucky, bro.
I am. Very lucky.
Yeah, you've got one of the decent ones.
I don't know how I did it, man. I don't. I'm very fortunate. I wish everybody could find that one. When they do, it's right. And when it's right, man, it's perfect. But, man, my dad was married 4 times. Or not 5 times, but divorced 4 times. Shit. I didn't want to go down that road of life. I was real particular about the girl I met up with. Her grandma raised her, put a lot of modesty in her. Taught her how to cook, taught her the old way. She's an old soul. Good girl. I'm telling you, Marine just don't know how thin of ice she's treading on when she's talking shit to me.
A module has run out of
Mama
charges.
Bear wants to start going off. And I told her, no, we're all just playing now. Come on, but you know how women are. She's like, I don't know if I need to go over that room. Because they might not like my truth.
Yeah, I reckon I found a decent missus. It's just I couldn't fucking live with it fucking constantly.
Yes, you could. If it's right, you would. You could. And I think it's right. You just.
Everyone's different, brother. Everyone's different, man.
See, I could, but sometimes I need my own fucking space where I don't need it. I don't want anyone around me. I just want my own fucking space. Do you know what I mean?
Respect that, but she'd give you that just like I give her that. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. The book of life tells you there's that right one out there. Everybody's got their right one somewhere out there.
For a couple of years ago, I had my right one, the mother and my fucking son, but no, it wasn't.
Yeah, well, there you go. You thought that. I mean, my dad thought it 4 times. 5th time, I don't know if it was right or not. You know, after 4 marriages, what you go through, you just figure the distance gonna follow the last 4.
I reckon if my ex-missus, the drugs, and the shit she was doing, it would have been the right one, but she wasn't willing to fucking the drugs and shit, so
that messes with you. You're right. That does mess with people.
Well, she was bad on the speed, and then she got that greedy. She wanted more money, that she started selling heroin and crack.
Yeah, that's the one you said that had the container full?
Yep.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
That happened and I thought, nah, fucking get shot of that. Fucking not happening.
You can do this. You can read, push it down, do the thing right here. You go in like this, and do it like that. And then flip the air out. Do it right to that, right there, and then you get more in. See, I did this way. You understand what I'm saying? If you turn it the other way, it'll squirt liquid out of it. If you turn it with the red up and the hole down, the liquid goes down there. Yeah, you got it. But yeah, you're right, Repo. Everybody's different. You're right. But now I just know, after 5 years, I know what pisses her off, and I don't piss her off. She knows after 5 years the first 5 years we were married, she don't piss me off. We give each other space. Like sometimes, man, when she got really upset with our fur babies, I was busy over here, and she didn't really want to talk about it. It upset her, so she went outside, sat on the porch, relaxed a few minutes, got her some fresh air, got her some vitamin D from the sun, and she came in, and I'm like, what's up? And she's like, she went into it, whatever the fur babies did to piss her off. I'm like, okay, but you don't let it bother you, She said, no, I shouldn't, but it's just, sometimes everybody gets overwhelmed.
Hey, I know the perfect thing what pisses my missus off.
Yep.
And sometimes sometimes I just do it to fucking despite her. Just to fucking wind her up. And it's literally, I can go down to I can literally go down to my partners, and she goes, want a bit? And I just turn around to her and go, I'm tired. And I roll over and go to sleep, and it'll piss her off something chronic.
Yeah.
When she goes to sleep, I wake her up and go, do you still want a bit? She goes, you fucking cunt.
Yep. Well, see, that's one thing, and I mean, maybe this might be the key, guys. There's no conditions on our bedroom. When she says she did, it's mine. When I said I did or I do, it was her. And there's no conditions in there. We don't bring no conditions there. That's no bargaining. What? She's ready. I'm ready. If I'm ready, she's ready. Just like that. Too many people use the bedroom as a bargaining tool. And to me, when a woman barters her pussy out, she might as well just be a whore. She might as well go on out there and sell it to public.
Literally the definition of a
Yes, it is. So whether you're married to one or whether you're damn whatever, don't barter your pussy. Or don't barter your body. Not just the body. And when you start bartering your body, then you might as well just go on out there and sell it and be a prostitute.
A module has run out of charges.
That's not a tool to negotiate, especially after you say I do. You know what I'm saying? After you say you do, what's mine is hers. If she says she does, what's hers is mine. But now, do you go in there, smack her upside the head, say, like a caveman, and hit her in the head with a club and say, come on? No. A woman's different. You got to get a woman mentally. Yeah. It's like a car. You don't go out there and start. Yeah. You don't go out there and start a car and then slam it to the floor or you blow it up. The same way with a woman. You got to warm it up, then you blow it up. And they love it. Every now and then you got to spank that ass.
It's like a car, mate.
They
You
get out
treat
again
a
a little.
mileage out of it.
That's yeah. I don't know, man. It's a unique and different. And when it's right, it's right. And when it's wrong, it's wrong. And I tell you, man, I treat her like the queen she is to me, and she treats me like the king I am to her. Nobody else don't think that about me, and I don't want nobody else to think that about her. So when you find that right one, it's easy to be that way. My wife hasn't opened a car door since 1998. She ain't put fuel in a vehicle since 1998. That's when I finally woke up and knew if I didn't treat her right, somebody else would.
Drive active.
That's right.
But she's old-fashioned.
The thing is, I only have to do one action with my missus, and she fucking knows game's on. And all I have to do is do that.
Yeah,
and she knows the game's on.
Get him, Normo. You're smart. You're very smart. Hey, you taught me how to depth control, and I got to teach my 66-year-old buddy Nick to do it because he started a new profile and wanted to take his steering wheel out. Well, yep. Des taught me you don't have to go to the I&I file because I think since 1.6.0 they took that steering wheel out of I&I file.
They done it earlier. They done it on 1.8. 5.8, I think it was.
Okay.
Yeah, I know
I
when
didn't
they're
realize.
because I couldn't fucking do it anymore. It was annoying.
Now you can in the dev control because Des showed me how.
Yep. Yeah, it's command.
Yep. Just put whatever R underscore steering underscore wheel and then quotations and then take and put 0 there with a quotation, hit enter, bam.
Hey, Des.
A command. A car.
How hard would that be to put it on the door?
Oh, it would be hard.
I reckon they should just make it a fucking option in the menu, but anyway.
I mean, you
Yeah.
could leave that.
That would
Like
be
maybe
simple.
slide it up and then put it under the bottom or something.
Yeah, what he said.
You off work now, Normo? Oh, hell yeah, you laying down. Look at him. Hell yeah, he's laying down, man. He's off work.
I'm in my pit.
Hell yeah.
Now, if he only had the misses, he'd be alright.
It's 7 in the morning. He's getting his rest.
It's not 7 in the morning, it's 8 in the morning.
Hey, okay, you're 5 hours difference right now. All right, because it's 3 here.
Like at 2 o'clock here.
5.
Yeah,
5
I'm ready in my
deep.
pit.
Yeah,
All I need behind me is a bitch.
Yeah. Till, you will. You're a good guy, man. You're smart as hell. You got it figured out.
Well, she's looking at moving down to a Torquay, Devon and Torquay. And when she does that, I'm looking at doing a depot transfer and getting my own gas down there.
Okay.
What means I'll be right on the seaside. I'll look out the window and I'll see the beach and the sea.
Yeah. We used to live there. When me and my wife first married, we moved down to the beach for about 3 years. I liked it, fine, but it's the nastiest place in America to live because everything goes toward the ocean. All the ditches are full of trash, all the underground water is just, all the sewage goes that way, everything goes to the lowest point. And it's nasty. The water's nasty down there, the ditches are nasty. After you live there a little while, you start knowing. This ain't the place for me.
Right, I'm gonna go and get some beauty sleep.
Alright, brother. Thank you for all your help, Norma.
Daddy, do you know if what's his name, James stopped, he had any more issues with it?
We got now, sorry?
I was asking Kurt or Cat Daddy if they knew if what's his name, Bruiser's game was stopped. You know Bruiser?
Yeah, the guy that was having problems with his game shutting down every 5 minutes in.
I reckon he got it fixed. I don't know.
I've messaged him and let him know that I just got off work if he's away to let me know if his game's still working or not.
I talked to Nathan last night and he said something about he needed to get up with OG about that ride to see how if he can come in with us or not. So, he said something about waiting on OG.
Well, I popped in while I was on my dinner hour.
Yeah.
OG went perfect time, and he went. Was that issue with Bruiser, and I went, Bruiser, as soon as I finish work, I'll message you. If you're still having the issue, you jump on my computer and help you with it, but it doesn't seem like he's online. Him anywhere within left lane. Unless he's in a different Discord. Don't know.
I don't really know the guy.
Surprised he ain't there and Kurt just left.
Where did Kurt go?
He'll be back. He might have went to bed. I don't know. But usually he falls asleep and still stays in here.
Don't tell him about Kurt. pass out any minute on us.
He is.
Yeah. I'm just having a quick scroll through fucking what's the name Discord to make sure no fucking support tickets in what need attention. Everything's been dealt with, so fuck it. Fucking hell, OG got Friday Night Stack posted fucking early this week, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Wow. I ain't even looked.
Yeah, Friday Night Stack, low boy run.
Ooh, nice. I'm bringing doubles.
Well, the bad thing is I will not be here to do it, so I will not be around, guys.
I'll probably be racing myself. I don't know.
Guess what? I won't be fucking here because I'll be fucking working. Petty.
Back spot to be determined. Any trouble, boy,
A
trouble.
module has run out of charges.
I'll bring a double though, yes. I'd bring triple if they'd let me.
Catch you in a bit.
Say it now. There's 12 people in the server, Terminator.
What's that?
There's 12 people in the server right now.
I'll be a second. I'm making a call.
Alright.
Scooby texted me tonight, Repo. He asked me was it going to be on tonight. I told him I would, and I never seen him, but it was after 11 when I really got on good. I was messing around with that racing some, and I haven't heard back from him, so I don't know if he made it out or not.
Yeah, no worries, man. Just chasing
I'm
that.
just keeping you in. Yeah, oh yeah, no problems. I mean, I'm just keeping you in the loop, man, letting you know.
Yeah, okay.
OG come by for a little while today and hung out when
Warp drive active.
Fat Boy won them races. He did good.
Sweet.
Will they race with you too?
Well, no, they don't. They do their own thing on iRacing, and I didn't even realize they iRaced. They didn't know I iRaced, but Fat Boy was saying that he has a problem when he gets on the track. He gets overwhelmed and things, and I told him I'd spot for him, and that's what I did. I spotted for him to race, and he won his first asphalt race today with me spotting for him. And then the second race he got into, he asked me what I spot for him again. I said, yeah. So I spotted him. All I'm doing is trying to keep him aware of what's going on around him and keep him on his marks, keep him settled down. You know, a lot of times you get overwhelmed in the car.
Yeah.
Tunnel vision is what I call it. You know, you're looking at that helmet, you're not paying attention to what everything's going. The second race, we finished third and we're trying to win, but didn't make it. But third, and he won. I see, he got 178 I rating. The first two races I spotted for him, and he was trying to get to 1100 I rating just to join this league for tomorrow night, and he got it today. So. Well, I told him I'd do it for free the first couple of times like a track dealer. I said, but then it's going to cost you about an hour after that. I don't charge, man. All I'm doing is help people develop their racecraft, man. That's
Well, once he
that's
gets
all I do.
comfortable and gets used to it, he'll probably spot for himself.
Docking permission requested.
Just takes
Well, you got a spotter in the car, but he's not that good. What it is, honestly, I think you get overwhelmed with adrenaline.
Yeah,
and you lose focus of your game plan. And when somebody does something to you on the racetrack, you get angry, and the first thing is to retaliate. And it's like I tell him, you know, somebody come up and bump him a little bit, don't give him no damage, but bump him, and then he's like, and he wants to go after him. I said, no, driver, pay attention to your marks.
Yep.
We got to have a car at the end to win. If you don't have a car at the end to win, you ain't gonna win.
That's right.
And you know, just keeping him focused on the overall. We're there to win the race, not to win a little vendetta or
Not
he
here to
hurt
fuck
me or he
spiders,
smacked
man.
me.
Not here to fuck
Right.
spiders.
Yeah, you got me over here, buddy. That's all I'm doing is reminding him of what he's in the race for.
Yeah, buddy.
And we're there to get IR and SR, and that's what he did. Both races, he got the most he's gotten ever on iRacing. So that was awesome. The first oval race, the first asphalt oval race he won.
That's fucking awesome.
With me spotting for him, and then the second one he got third, and his strength of field was pretty good. So maybe I'm just as good luck charm, but he does listen good. He's a good driver. He got good racecraft. I mean, actually, he won the race. He drove the car. He just needed me to keep him focused.
Yep.
I didn't drive the car. I didn't win the race. He did. But he found the right mix. Me and him were together.
If I say, he probably thinks of it this way: you and him won the race together because you spotted for it.
Well, I hope he does, because it's a team effort. Together, everyone achieves more. TEAM. There's no I in team. I feel like I've lost my hand-eye coordination when I was in my 20s, 30s, and 40s. And to me, my edge of competition is not where I want it. I don't care to go out and win a race. I would rather go have a good race, push somebody to the win, than to go out there and beat the hell out of everybody and win the race. Anybody can go out there and be a wreck fest. And I don't race like that. To me, I treat my race car and other people's race car like I do your wives or your women. I don't go out there and smack on your wife. I don't go out there and smack on your children. No more than y'all do mine. And I don't want people to do that in my race car either, because if you go out there and beat your car like an old whore on the street, you ain't gonna have nothing for you at the end. Maybe a clap. Maybe some damn STD. So you treat your car like you do your wife, and you ain't never gonna have no problem.
That's exactly right.
That's right.
Protect that car just like you would your family. And at the end, give it all she's got. Knock the bottom out of it. She'll be happy. I've just been racing online since 1998, and I've mentored a lot of drivers. But a lot of drivers have mentored me in the years. I mean, that's where I've learned my racecraft, because it's a craft, man. Not everybody can do it. Anybody can race. But it takes somebody that understands the whole dynamic of racing to win a race. One fat boy told me, he said, man, I can drive the car, I just can't stay focused. He makes one mistake and he's sitting there and beating himself up on it. I'm like, man, come on. You know, he'll overdrive the corner or dive in the corner or something. You know, it's all right. You pick it up on the next one.
Those energy drinks aren't helping his state of mind, man.
Yep. That boy's a good race car driver, man. Tell you, but he comes from dirt racing.
Yeah.
But asphalt racing is a lot different from dirt. Yep. Best asphalt racers I've seen come from dirt. Jeff Gordon, he comes from them little mini sprints and go-karts, shit like that, and he raced dirt.
Those mini sprints are skill, bro. I've fucking driven
That's
them.
where, that's where Ricky Stenhouse Jr. come from.
Yep.
And you want me to tell you something? That sucker's come 3 hours. That sucker started dirt racing in Mississippi about like 3 hours from where I live. About 3 to 4 hours from where I live.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law, my brother-in-law grew up in the same town.
Well, he's the only one I know that got a dick in Danica out there as a NASCAR driver. Now, I'm sure a lot of them did, but he did. He had her on his arm for a while.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty girl. If you're into brown heads and brown eyes, I'm not. I'm into blondes and blues.
I like them black.
It's like you strong and black.
Black of the berry.
I like my. the sweeter the juice.
That's right.
That's what they say.
That's like Kyle Busch's son, Braxton. I figured time he gets old enough to start racing, he'll be good at it. So,
He's already been signed on by Toyota, man. He's already racing. Actually, you go on YouTube. He's been running. Him and his dad run late models together. He started out in the sprints, and then he went to late model. And
I know Kurt's supposed to be helping him with the rest of the way. Correct.
He did.
Kurt's dead.
No, Kyle's the one that died.
Oh, Kyle, yeah. That's Preston's dad. He died. And Kurt's gonna try to help him, but Kurt couldn't drive worth a damn.
Kurt's just gonna be there to support him through it all.
I believe Samantha, his mama, will be like Mama Hen, boy. She'll be right there. She understands the dynamics of the race team, and about like Teresa Earnhardt understood it. She's the one that taught him. Huh?
They said when he gets old enough to get a NASCAR to race, they're gonna bring out Kyle's car number out for him, and
The number
said he's allowed to come to them if he wants to.
I don't know if Richard Childs will be alive. Richard getting pickling himself too much with that winery. We went over there and built his winery and his storage houses and stuff. And if you look at Richard Childers, his eyes stay so glassed over, and it looks like he's got cirrhosis of the liver. His eyes are starting to yellow.
I'll be honest with you. I know Sunday I watched the race. Joe Gibbs looking rough too.
Yeah, he's getting old. He got a lot of miles on his body.
I figured that team will wind up being somebody will wind up taking over that team, and I figured it'd be Ty Gibbs.
We mentored Ty on iRacing. I have his phone number and Joe Gibbs' phone number, and know Joe and Ty. And we've mentored Ty Gibson from 13 to 17. He was in our racing league, and I had to kick him out 3 times. First time I let him come back. The last 2 times Joe called me and begged him back. Let him come back. Ty, he's a good kid. I think if he'll mature, he's got good racecraft. We finally got him to understand you don't have to hit every car to pass him, because that's what he wanted to be, a Kurt Busch or a Kyle Busch. He wanted to be a Dale Earnhardt, and that kind of racing don't get you nowhere nowadays. You got to be able to pass without beating them or wrecking them, and that's why Joe sent him to us, because he had wrecked every Bandolero car that they had in the fleet. He'd done wrecked every Legends car they had in the fleet, and then Joe didn't have no more cars to put him in, and wasn't going to go buy no more because Ty wasn't listening. So then Ty come over to iRacing and joined our league. And bless his heart, man, he's a good kid, but he's silver spoon, man. His dad died, and everybody, damn, oh, poor pitiful you. And then his grandpa owns them race teams, and he thinks he's the shit because his grandpa. We had to let him know he ain't shit over here. You know, you're just another racer over here, man. And you earn your respect on the racetrack, not because you're Ty Gibbs. We don't give a shit your last name. And it took a lot. It took 4 years, 13 to 17. But he was finally able to leave us, and then he got him a truck ride. His grandpa gave him a truck ride, and he run the trucks for a couple seasons. And still was acting like a youngin'. Finally settled down in the truck. Even Joe called me up. Call up Ty and get on him like you used to. He'll listen to you. And so I'll call him up and give him hell a little bit, tell him, man, I watched you race, this, that, and the other. You're running like a damn rookie kid again, like you're 13. What the hell's wrong with you? And get him squared away. And then he went through Xfinity, and he did all right. They moved him up too soon, I think, for Cup. I think he should have spent another couple years in Xfinity, but I ain't his grandpa, and I don't know what their plan is, for his career.
I hate to say it, but I think Joe Gibbs is going to lose one after this year.
Maybe. But I'm not for Joe Gibbs racing.
Hang the hat.
Well, I'll be honest with you, I'm probably tighter with Hendricks Motorsports than I am any of them. And Richard, I worked with Richard Childers before. I mean, when Dale Earnhardt Sr. was a rookie with him. And Chocolate Myers, Danny Myers, his name, he drove the RV. Me and Danny worked together because I had to help him set up the RV. I never went across the pit wall. I was young. I just took the tires from the pits to the Goodyear building and back. Took the fuel cans down to the Unical 76 pumps, pumped them and brought them back to the fuel engineer. And the tires I take and bring them back, and they give me a 5-gallon bucket of lug nuts, some stuff in a little silver tube. They took the label off of it. Don't know what it was. Some kind of gas. I don't know what it was, but we called it gorilla snot. It's yellow. Squirted around the lug nut holes, and then you stick the lug nuts on, and you got the steel plate to put on it, a round steel plate, and you set them on top of the lug nuts. And after I did that, then I could get the tire engineer, and the tire doesn't fall back. And he do whatever he does to them, airs on them, whatever. I mean, you know, I was young then, I didn't get into it. I've got 2 coats Dale Earnhardt Sr. gave me off his back. I've got a set of 24-karat gargoyle glasses Dale Earnhardt gave me off his back. And I made friends with Dale Earnhardt Sr. and them guys, and got the pit wall banner, got a bunch of hats and stuff, and he signed and stuff. But, no, just old memories. But Richard's good. The only reason Richard got Dale Earnhardt Sr. was because of Junior Johnson. Junior Johnson, he had Darrell Walter. Darrell Walter and Dan Earnhardt would have got along. Dale would have been driving for Junior Johnson. And then Junior Johnson got caught picking this other girl at NASCAR. And then Flossie, like there, they lived 45 minutes from me down here in North Wilkesboro. And Flossie, man, divorced him and took all of his Holly Farm chicken places, took the towel, took everything. Junior didn't have shit. All he had was his race shops right here were 77 and 421 intersect, right down from about an hour from here. And it's still there, the old block building. Then he ended up moving down there to Mooresville. Junior did, because Flossie stayed over here, and his wife Flossie stayed over here in North Wilkesboro. Harry Gant stays less than an hour from me. He has a restaurant, a construction company in Taylorsville, North Carolina. The hell, I can take you to one of his cars where he had the Skull Bandit car still sitting in a damn shop over here on show car in a shop in Brevard, North Carolina.
Like how everybody said, hey, been some good ones, they've been some decent ones. Gone, you know.
Yep. And then I knew Ralph Petty, I knew Maurice Petty, I knew Richard, Kyle wasn't yet. We built the Victory Junction for the Pettys up there between Randleman and Greensboro. We were building that when Adam got killed on the racetrack. And we took the crane and set Adam's car up on the lunch hall, right on the entry when you come in over on the awning. And we set his car up there. And that was hard for the Petty. That tore all the Pettys up. And then Linda Petty, Linda Petty died, I don't know how many years ago. And then I've seen Richard probably in the last year and a half. I was building a medical center, and he come over there, and I talked to him over there. That when he come through, me and him.
Warp drive active.
I don't know. The racers here are like normal people to us because we growed up around them all our life, you know? Growed up with their damn snot-nosed kids.
Well, they still put their pants on one leg at a time like everyone else.
Yep, you just don't talk racing to them, man. Like with Dale Sr., if you wanted to be his friend, off the track, away from the track, never talk about racing, man. Nobody don't want to talk about their work. If you want to talk about fighting.
I keep telling you motherfuckers that, and you're not getting it.
Fishing. Dude, but you don't understand. And that's just one thing you don't fucking get.
I'm joking.
When you're off work, we're going to work.
Yeah, I don't talk about work in the morning. Fuck no.
But you go to bed, you get up and go to work.
Yeah, but I don't talk about it in the morning. If I get up in the morning and talk to anyone in my house, we ain't talking about work, bro.
But you do talk about work when you have a hard day. And you have
rarely.
shit.
Pretty rarely.
Yeah. But these youngins, man, they need mentoring. And that's what you hear me trying to do, because they wake up pissed off as hell to go to work. And I'm like, man, you ought to be happy to make money.
Fucking hell, it's just
hell.
you got a job.
Exactly.
don't know how lucky they are, mate. How easy work is now compared to what it used to be. Holy fuck, people
Yeah,
just actually work
even
for a
that
living.
Baltic. The two worst ones that we have come in is Baltic and Stanley. And I'm like, man, y'all complain about making money? Yeah. I said, dude, if you ain't making money, you spending money.
Lucky you got jobs. I wouldn't hire either of you.
Yep.
That's crazy.
And I told them they set their day up by their attitude when they get in. If they go in with an attitude, then everybody around them gets that way. If they go in there, man, honk dog, man, we making money, yoo-hoo.
That's what I do.
Everybody
I psych the boys up at work, mate. I'm the fucking, I'm the cheerleader, mate. You get them all excited about work. You got to.
Yep.
It's the way to be, though, isn't it?
That's right.
People like
fucking lucky we all got jobs, mate. People need to remember that shit.
Exactly.
Imagine being born in a country where you can't get a job, you can't work.
Exactly.
There's plenty of fucking poor cunts out there that would scream for a shit job.
Yep.
Hey, I'm one of them.
Well, there you go.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I don't get why people my age like fucking bitch about having a job. Like, I don't get it personally. Doesn't make sense.
We all gotta work.
Yeah,
there's no
these
choice
youngins,
about
man, they just trying to get the youth. A lot of parents messed up, I guess, and I have to blame the parents because that's who instilled my work ethic in me.
Same here.
And they just don't have a work ethic.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. My parents also just do it. I'm only 19, man.
Yeah. But I tell you what, we got some good youth, man. I mean, I've met some of the smartest whippersnappers out here. They're sharp.
Yeah, you show me one of them, please.
Oh, C. Kidder, my son, 24 years
that
old.
doesn't count. He's your crotch goblin. That doesn't count. I know he's smart.
Hey, I'm just giving you. Then you got Colby Pfeiffer, man. He's 24 years old. He's married and got a youngin', man, and he's smart as you are on a computer near about at 24 years old.
Well,
I ain't gonna say as smart, but he's close. He's good.
Born into it though, but yep, that's good.
Yep. And I mean, Normo's good. I don't know Cat Daddy that well. I'm trying to think of the people I know that there's just people I respect out here as I would a person my age because the way they carry themselves and the way they handle themselves. Good people.
Fair.
Dez is one.
Yeah, mate.
Dez is. Yeah, he's
an
an
achiever, mate. He's getting shit done in the background, not talking.
Yep.
He's fucking getting it done, mate. There's not here to fuck spiders, mate. He's just getting it done.
You're right.
Oh shit.
Skins in your DMs, get.
What was that? Checks in the mail.
But I'm impressed with the youth, and I've met a lot of good youth. I mean, come on, man. Graham, I mean, he's smart as hell. He's younger. He's as old as my oldest is 40 years old.
Yeah.
Graham's smart as hell. He does a lot for the community.
Absolutely.
Tyree, he gets up every morning 3, 4, 12. I've seen him 12, 3, 4, 5 in the morning getting up to go to work. So he's got a good ethic. Yeah, he owns this place. He pays the bill.
That's what I'm saying. I've seen that motherfucker up at midnight, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, leaving, going, getting that truck to go run.
Yep.
Same here. That's a good work ethic. So, I mean, there's a lot of youth that's badass. Now, there's some youth in here that ain't worth a shit, too.
Docking permission requested.
If I could work, I
Docking
would,
request
man. To be
accepted.
honest with you.
No, it ain't, it's, yeah, I know. I miss it bad, man. I'm thinking about going back if you actually want to know.
Fuck that, you've done your time. Fuck off.
I miss it, dude. I'm going to tell you, today KG come out. And KG's profession is he's a steel erector. And they erected this building up in December, January of earlier this year. And come to find out, the designer had used the wrong grade bolts, but bolted all the connections together for the snow load where he's at. And they had to go in and replace them all with grade 80 spec bolts and self-locking washers and this, that, and the other made onto the bolt. So they're in there having to replace all the connector bolts in that entire building. and they're making jack. He's up on a articulating boom lift, 50 foot up in the air with a 20, I don't know, 3 or 4 pound impact up there, taking the bolts out, taking the spud, keeping everything lined up, and then
Next
putting them
one
back in.
Yep.
Yep, because you can't take them. Yep. And he's making jack, man, doing that because it's somebody's mistake. And I asked KG, I said, KG, who made a mistake? The engineer, or the structural engineer, or the designer? He said, well, the designer don't have a job anymore. I said, well, right there tells you who made the mistake.
Yep, the pencil pusher.
Yep.
The drivers who won the NASCAR Cup Series race in their 199th career start: Herb Thomas, Richard Petty, Mark Martin, Jeff Gordon, Chase Elliott, William Byron, and Chase Briscoe.
You know who turned the fastest car in a stock car, or fastest lap on a stock car in all the history of NASCAR?
There ain't no telling.
Bill Elliott. He did it in that Thunderbird when they put the slant back window in it. High speed was 230 mile an hour.
Fuck, that's moving.
Yeah, in a car,
That's
it was
fucking
trying to
moving,
fly.
bro.
230 mile an hour on a 2 point something. It's 2 mile, but 2.25 something. Oh, was it Talladega or Daytona? I think it was Talladega where he did it at.
That's getting up and
honest.
Yep.
I'll be honest with you. I really feel like Chase Elliott's got the mindset of doing it too.
They got too many regulations now. That new car is not a manufactured car. See, back then, you know, they had to use a stock car, meaning it was designed by the manufacturer and at least sold 500 units. The reason why Dodge and Chrysler never raced is because they come in with that Daytona Thunderbird, that bird, you know, Superbird, with the wing on it. And they went out there and kicked ass. Richard Petty, they built the car for Richard Petty and sold 500 units. And all they did was take the Super B and put a nose cone on it and then put a wing on it. And then they went out there and they were lighting it up. And there wasn't nobody that could touch it. Then they told them they couldn't run a wing car. Well, the rule says if you build it as a car that you sell to the public, you sold over 500 units, then you could race it. And they did that. Well, then NASCAR wouldn't let them do it, so they protested NASCAR and said, "Fuck you, we ain't never going to run any shit."
They're bringing it back, I reckon.
Yeah, they changed. But we don't. Dodge and Chrysler's not owned by America anymore. They're owned by France. Somebody bought it. Some country bought it, and that's who's actually built Dodge and Chrysler. Lee Iacocca. He used to work for Ford, and he's the one that started Chrysler Dodge. Somebody overseas bought them. I think the same people that have Renault cars. I think we bought them. I'm not sure. I have to go back and do more research to tell you the truth. I ain't gonna tell you a lie. I'll tell you I don't know for sure. But they're not American owned. But they still keep the patents and the franchise and everything licensed here so they could be as an American car. But they're not. NASCAR used to be good, man, until you go to work for them and you understand that it ain't real racing. It's like wrestling. They know who's going to win before. They can't tell you the driver, but they can tell you the manufacturer. The manufacturer paying the most money that week to put the show on.
Tell people that. Getting spoiled.
It's the truth.
We have the same bullshit over here with the V8 supercars. Whoever pays the most money wins the race.
Yep.
Kind of sad.
It is.
But you can still enjoy watching the cars go around the track.
If you like going here, usually after about an hour of here,
Yeah,
go to sleep.
We don't drive around in the circle.
Yeah, I'll be back on.
All right, buddy. drove it on iRacing.
Yeah, it's
The
terrible.
laser scan track with laser scan cars. I don't like it.
It's a hard track, eh?
Oh, I don't like what they call them, SCCA cars. You know, it's like a stock car that they make race car, the Corvettes, the BMWs, the Miatas, whatever.
Yeah.
I just didn't like it.
Oh, you want to
Didn't
go
really
around
like. I
it? You
don't
want to go around it in the V8 supercar? That's what I'm gonna
that or go out there in a Corvette and run like Daytona.
do. Yeah, cool. That'd be fun actually on the track. See, like a C8 or C7.
Yep.
Fucking nice.
Dale Jr. about died in one. He swears up and down he swears up and down his daddy pulled him out of the car.
Yeah, I believe it.
And from then on, he never drove the same again because it scared him that bad. He got scared.
That's why you gotta hop back on it straight away, man. As soon as I got up,
Dale Earnhardt.
back on the bike, because I was refused to be fucking scared of
Dale Jr.'s sister was a better driver than he was. Kelly. Natural born talent. But because Shauna Robinson was the first lady to come into NASCAR and what Dale Sr., Richard Petty, Ricky Rudd, Rusty Wallace, and all them did to her, he didn't want that subject to his daughter. The woman just wasn't, they were accepted and allowed to run, but they wasn't accepted in the good old boy club.
Never understands that mentality.
Do you know OG come over today, man? He is, man, day and night different, buddy. Really is. He's very appreciative because we have a common denominator of iRacing. And then when me and Fat Boy, won that race and he come in third, it's a whole different respect level. And actually, when he come down here and hung out, he seen, man. I didn't know he was in here.
What did I say? Let's lead by example. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking.
I didn't know he was in here, and Normo and Curtis wanted to run a convoy, and I said, okay, come on. I'm going hardcore. Let's go. And so they jumped on my job with me, and then they were, you want to lead? I said, no, sir. I said, I will follow an RTT man anywhere because they know how to convoy. You don't leave me bombs in the road. You don't leave crooks. Y'all know how to convoy. So I'll follow y'all just like we're in the stack. And then he keyed up and said something. I didn't know it was him because I didn't see it. It was on my computer. I was on my computer on my headset. So I didn't see you. Like now I have you on iPad. See who comes in.
Yeah.
But when I'm racing, I race with my headset on and I just turned it on my computer. And then somebody said something about OG, and I said, wait a minute, people. We don't talk about people that ain't here. And, I didn't know what they were saying, good, bad, or what. Don't talk about people here. And OG keyed up and says, I'm here. What? Then I paused the trucking game, and then I hit window key and brought up my Discord. And I looked at it. And I'm like, he was in here. And I'm like, when did you come in? He said, I've been in here for over an hour. I didn't even know it. He says, man, he said, I humbly to tell you, I know why my guys come down here and hang out. He says, man, y'all cool people. I said, man, I'm just me. I said, man, we believe in the community. We believe in our agreement with Tyree that we're going to do everything we can to help LLCC first and build this community. And I said, my agreement and Cole's agreement, your agreement with, because I told him, your part ownership with it is to lift up LLC. And I says, we enjoy running the stacks with RTT because y'all know how to run a convoy. Anybody else you get with, it seems like everybody's crashing cars and you're more, wreck vest or dodging wrecks, whatever. And I says, it's not like that with RTT guys. And he told me, he said it humbled, I guess. I don't know. He said, I'm not trying to get all squishy or nothing, but he told me, he says, he didn't realize it. he misinterpreted it. And I said, well, man, I don't know how you misinterpreted it because I wasn't even here. He goes, yeah, I found out you were on vacation visiting your family. Then he goes to telling me, we got talking about FA. And he tells me what all FA was doing, you know, and I'm like, well, man, I wasn't here. You know, I don't know. I'll have to get with Repo and find out what Repo was here with. And he told me what all, you know, and I'm like, okay. And then from then on, it's been different. I don't know. And he apologized and went on. You know, I never had no beef with him because I didn't know him. I still really don't. I'm learning him. I'm getting to know him. But from what the people that I am friends with, Curtis, because Dez is in here, Curtis, Cat Daddy, all the guys, they speak highly of him, so he must be okay Joe.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I never had a beef with nobody in this whole LLCC ever. I don't break the rules. I know I'm colorful with my language, so I stay off the CV because I don't want to mess up. Because Sim GT's the one that got me over here. He goes by Sim here, but on YouTube he's Sim GT, and he's a streamer.
Yeah.
And they told me that's why they want to keep it PG-13 is for the streamers so that they don't lose their monetization or whatever on YouTube. And the kids, you know, they allow kids in it.
It's fair because some of the older drivers with their sons driving with them, shit like that, I get it.
And that's why I come over here, so I wanted my grandchildren to come around with me. And because they're getting their driver's license. And I thought, well, what else better, man? Train them on an 18-wheeler. They can drive anything with a trailered in. And they, you know, get the rules of the road, learn the, you know, odd numbers are north and south, even numbers are east and west. You know, they'll learn the yardsticks. They'll learn their way around and won't be dependent on a GPS. But my daughter, my older daughter, son, they don't want their kids out here exposed to this. Discord, one, and two is they don't want them to be preyed upon. They don't know the type of people here. They don't know the good people like I do. And I'm not saying everybody out here is good. I don't know everybody out here. I know G wants me and him to sit down and go over a couple of things, you know, truck company owner, and I plan on sitting down and getting some things straightened out, especially, you know what we talk about. You know, I ain't got to discuss it in open forum. It ain't nothing that I need to. We don't tell the babies how they were made. We don't show them how to. They figure it out when they get old enough to make them themselves.
That's right.
But yeah, man, I've enjoyed the shit out of it, dude. You make it fun as hell.
Thanks, man.
I like badgering with you. Sister can't badger me. She's a girl. She comes from a whole different color.
Yeah.
To me, she puts her nose in places she shouldn't. Especially when she's not talked to. I'm not used to that. The Book of Life says to be silent. Don't take dominion over me, and she don't like to be reminded of that. That's fine.
It's got their own idiosyncrasies, you know. It's just the way it is.
Well, it is. You're right. But I mean, last night, I'll tell you, man, I told her, and I didn't even talking to her. I was told that truck driver, there's 3 professions that are underpaid and underappreciated. And that's teachers, policemen, truck drivers. Well, I'm wanting to be clear with you, man, because I had to type it.
I understand, because I can comprehend.
And I didn't say all. I just said 3. And to me, when she said nurse, she didn't even comprehend the depth of the conversation we were talking. And I did explain to her this morning, though. It did come back up.
Oh, God.
And I said, sister, if you would just listen, you said nurses, but they're not underpaid. They're way overpaid. I said, because you look at your hospital bill and they're making 3 and 4 times the money that the person that built the building made. or a soldier that's a soldier, but at least the soldiers are appreciated. I mean, not all of them, but most of them are appreciated.
I don't know about America, but in Australia, nurses are very underpaid.
Yeah, but they're well compensated with benefits.
Maybe in America, but not here.
Yeah. Well, here they you know, they are. If you're honorable discharge and you do your service, you're pretty much set for life. I mean, I don't use them benefits. I haven't yet, because it's like the British system.
You should.
When you go to a government doctor, you get government taken care of, and government treats you like a number, not a person.
Yeah.
I can't say that. I don't know about Australia, but I know that's the way it is in Britain.
Our system's pretty good over here. We're pretty lucky. I won't say it's perfect, but it's pretty good.
Yeah. But she did understand after she slowed down and quit listening with a bite back. Started.
Well, a lot of people listen to respond instead of listening to listen.
And I told her, I said, I wasn't even talking to you. It wasn't even directed to you. I was just telling a truck driver how much we appreciate him and to come back. That's all. I said, that's the whole point of that conversation. I said, yeah, we can sit here and talk about this, that, and the other, or whatever. And then one person that was in here come back to me today and said, well, there was one you forgot. I said, what's that? They said, a janitor. I said, that ain't a profession. A teacher has to go to school to get a degree to teach children. A law enforcement officer has to go to basic law enforcement and get a degree to be a police officer. I said, a truck driver has to go through CDL school to get I said, that is a profession. A janitor isn't a profession.
Knows how to clean shit. It's something your parents should teach.
Exactly. You learn that at home growing up. Right. Now, yeah, somebody can make it into their profession and master it, great, that's fine, but it doesn't take a degree to get there. The other three do. And they're way underpaid for that, because my father-in-law went to damn college to get a degree in law enforcement to be a DEA officer. And DEA is Drug Enforcement Agent.
Yeah.
And me and my wife helping him the first 2-3 years he was doing it. He only made $18,000 a year to put his life on the line. And he run with the Hells Angels for a year and a half. He infiltrated their club and was running with them for a year and a half. That's how stupid the Hells Angels are.
That's fucking dangerous.
He did.
I believe it.
And they were getting tore up from the inside out worse than they were from the outside in.
Docking permission requested.
But he's dead now, so I can talk about his escapades.
Yeah, because not gonna have any blowback on it.
Nope, he's gone. I mean, they can't kill him no more than he is. He's dead. You know, what are you gonna do? Dig him up and kill him again? Okay, do it. But he made 18. The whole point of that story is he made $18,000, and I was riding with him one day home. We went to the store to get some beer, whatever. And we was coming back, and man, he drove all the damn. I mean, man, they gave him a '67 GTO. They took off a druggie somewhere on the other side of the United States.
Yep.
He drove badass cars. I mean, he played the part and worked the part. He would go buy brand new clothes and take belt sanders and scuff them all up, make them look like the old and raggy, because he wouldn't wear no damn used shit. He wouldn't go to Goodwill and buy the shit. He went and bought brand new. And one day we was coming home, you know, me and him went to the store and got some beer, and we was coming home, and there was a car behind him. And I looked at him, man, we went right by the road we live on. I'm like, man, what the hell? You that damn drunk already? You know, we only had a few beers. And he goes, no. I said, well, what the fuck? Where are we going now? He goes, I don't turn on my road when there's a car behind me.
Absolutely.
I said, what?
No, he's right.
He said, listen, when you're in my line of work, if you don't know who's following you,
you don't show them.
You don't bring them to your house.
That's right.
And I'm like, oh, because I don't think like that, man. Hell to me,
No,
you know.
it's training.
Yep. So he wouldn't, you know, that's when I realized he was in serious shit. And to sit there and listen to him and to hear his stories is better than watching TV.
Oh, I bet.
I mean, man, he has some good damn stories. Good stories, dude. Oh, shit. One time he brought home his Doberman Pinscher, a little puppy one. He tried to give it to us. I'm like, what the fuck? We don't want that motherfucker. Come on, man. He's like, I had to take it. What do you mean you had to take it? You could have left it right where you fucking found it. No, Hell's Angel gave it to him.
Yep.
And it was a gift from the family, is what he said. And if you turn down the gift from the family, they start raising eyebrows. So anyway, I'm like, man, we took the dog and then we give it to somebody else. Hell, we didn't want the dog. Because we had a child. We had a 2-year-old child. I mean, Dobermans were known to be ferocious. And we just didn't want our child.
What its history is, but
yeah. But it turned out they're good damn dogs, man. It's what you put in them is what you get out of them.
That's right. Just like a child.
Or a child.
Yeah, that's right. Give a woman shit, she'll give you shit back.
Yep, and that's where Norma has a problem.
They magnify everything, brother.
Yep. I'm telling you now, Norma's as good as gold. Now, the stuff he's offered to help me with, nobody.
Yeah, he's a good fella. Might do this mission, then I might go drive. I'm thinking of going driving some trucks. Might do triple low beds or something. I don't know.
I might do a single behind you and run and get regular miles. I don't want to race miles, man. But I got DEFCON working, so I can go do what I want to do.
Yep.
You don't remember telling me you wasn't going to help me with that.
I didn't say I wasn't going to help you. I said it's as simple as watching a YouTube video and just following the instructions.
It wasn't that simple. I understood how to make it do the changing in the file. I didn't understand what that's 8 and 4 and 6 and 2 and F9 and control F9 and 0. It was confusing to me because when I tried to do it, instead of using the number keypad, I was using the number underneath the F key. And that fucks things up. And every time I was doing it,
that just doesn't work because they key bound to something
exactly.
else.
Yep. And it fucked me up. Even though the key was using the number keypad, I didn't catch it, I guess. I don't know.
So,
but Norma went
I know
down
what my words were because it's the way I help everybody. I wanted you to try and help yourself first. If you couldn't figure it out, I was happy to help you.
You said you were tired of helping people, is what you told me, and everybody coming to you and shit.
But I would always help you. It's just I want you to try and figure it out for yourself. Which is exactly what I say to the young fellas. I'm like, if you can't figure it out for yourself first, then I'll come and help you.
I did. I tried 3 different videos and tried it 3 different ways, and it was all fucked up.
Kept doing the same fucking problem.
Yep. It's the number keypad I was missing. Yep.
Fucking rookie.
But now, when Normo sat down with me, he explained what each button did, and I wrote it down. 0 is to dev, the 8 is to go forward on the keypad.
0 is just free.
Those are the numbers. 4 to left, 6 to right, 5 to back up, CRT or control and F9 to land, 1 to get back in the driver's seat, and tilde key, tilde, what do they call it? Tilde key takes you to death command. I wrote that down like that. And I understood.
So the mouse wheel.
Yes, just writing it down.
When you're in that free camera, the mouse wheel, if you roll it forward, you'll move fast.
Speeds it up.
Roll it back, you'll move slow.
And you don't even need the 4, 6, and 2 because you can use your mouse to fly around. You can turn around with the mouse.
Well, the 4, 6, and 2. Strafe and reverse.
Yeah, well, no, 5, 6, and 4. 5? Yeah, he told me 5, 6, and 4, and 8. Oh, it's the 2. Yeah. Oh, it is a 2. I'm sorry,
it doesn't
it's
matter.
2. I'm going to clarify that. That's my 5 and 2 real close. I'm left-handed, dude. I'm in my right mind.
That's alright. Be easier with the left hand.
So what I did was, is now I know it good enough that I took the 66-year-old rifleman that runs with us and taught him.
Now there's another trick to that free camera when you're moving around. Don't go too high in the sky and try to stay near roads.
Well, what Normo taught me was you mark, drop a pin, and follow your GPS. It's on the screen.
Absolutely.
The red line.
Absolutely.
And don't go too low or you go under the map.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter if you go under the map. You don't want to go too high because it fucks with the camera, and then you can't figure out where you are. Now, if you do that, and you fuck with the camera and you can't figure out where you are, just push 1, and that'll put you back in the cab, and then you can start again.
Okay.
You can always go back.
I've still got.
It won't break.
I still got to. I'm not real great at it, but I can do it, and I understand it now, so I'm good.
It's just handy for getting back on the road when you can't use the call service button, or when you're running big trailers and you can't fucking fix that. It's just handy for that sort of shit.
And
nice
Dez showed.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have. That was it. I was going to say Dez showed me, but I already repeated that earlier.
I've got to do that actually. Because I want to get the steering wheel off of the truck. Because I went to go into the config file and it wasn't there anymore. I'm like, oh, they removed it. Thanks, guys.
Yep. Well, it's not R_steering_wheel quotation 0 quotation.
I'll copy and paste it off the internet, but it's easier. Yeah, it's all cheap.
There you go.
That is a prison ship. That's what I'm that.
But I don't know. Normo just took the time and walked me through each one and did it, and I wrote it down as I went, man.
Yeah.
I used a piece of paper and a pen, but I used to use a chisel and a piece of stone. Back when Moses was typing out, when he was typing out the 10 commands.
That's what I was saying to the IT guy today. I said, mate, if you don't fix these computers soon, I'm going to whip out the fucking chisel and stone. He just laughed. Like, it's not funny, dude. You need to fix the computers. We pay you a lot of money. Fix the damn computers.
And these young men, they don't really understand details and specifications. And I'm trying to get them to understand why they're having to do the stuff they're doing. It's because it's designed by an engineer that has a whole lot more education.
Yep, that's
and
the word.
Good understand, because they're like, my son's got a master's, my middle son, not C. Kidder, Cole, or DJ. He has a master's in structural engineering.
Pretty fucking impressive.
And that's why he got that at UNC. But that's why he is so high up in the military, because he was on the competition rifle team to ROTC. Then when he went to college, he stayed in the ROTC. And then when he graduated college, I was the one that pinned first lieutenant on his shoulders, and he graduated in his uniform and had military honors. Then when he left there, he went to OCS, Officer Candidate School. Now he's a major, and he's getting ready to move up to lieutenant colonel of the sappers unit, the demolition. And he puts it as he blows stuff up 6 days a week, builds churches on the weekend.
That's fair. That works. Sounds fun.
Yeah. He has under his command right now, he has about 700 people under his command. 680, I think, is exact. And when the hurricane hit, him and his people were coming up here, and he was bringing 3,000 to help them. But they had diverted them back to somewhere else, so they didn't get to come up here. But he was bringing 3,000 soldiers to come and help me. And they diverted him to somewhere else because they needed MPs up here instead of the engineering team, because the mountain people were shooting at the FEMA people, because the FEMA people were up here trying to take their shit.
Yep.
And they wouldn't go in the holler without military, or in the valleys. They wouldn't come up in these mountains because the government's not welcome up here.
Yeah.
Because the revenuers ruined that by busting their steels up and all their stuff up here.
Yeah,
They do a lot of moonshining up here, and they don't trust the government.
That's fair.
The only way the government got
I
to
don't
go
do
in the
anything
door
illegal, and I don't trust the fucking government as far as I can kick them.
like me.
The scariest words I've ever heard in my life is, "I'm from the government. I'm here to help."
Yeah. Help who? Not me.
Yeah, it's not helping me. It's helping you. You're helping
No.
yourself to my fucking money, cunt.
Yep.
What you doing?
And then they want everything you own, not just your money.
Yep.
They were up here, man, beating these people to sign shit, and they were losing their land. They were condemning their property and all kind of shit they were
Warp
writing.
drive active.
And when one of them found out, they went to the lawyer, and the lawyer told the truth. Then it got around in our whole county. And it was on. They had to have military escort and police escort just to even drive around because they were popping off the ridges at them. There were bullet holes in the cars, bullet holes blowing out their tires. They were blowing up their cars with 10th night. They were doing all kind of crazy shit, man. They don't come up here fucking around. We're 97% like-minded here. Our county voted 97% one way. We're like-minded. And we're not party affiliated. We're just for right or wrong. It's right, it's right. It's wrong, it's wrong. They don't care what the label is on them.
Well, I'd be party affiliated because, those champagne socialists are going to destroy the whole fucking world if we let them.
We don't vote for the party. We vote for the right person for the job. And we don't care if it's an independent. We don't care if it's a Republican or Democrats usually aren't. Yeah, we don't care what label they got. They label themselves. And it's like me and the wife are not denominated or associated. We're just a Christian. We're for right and wrong.
Yeah, I understand.
We're not Baptist, Southern Baptist, or Protestant, or
Well, I know one thing
Catholic.
about that rattlesnake mob.
no, not no matter. No, man, I'm telling
That's
you straight up. That
crazy,
church
bro.
is like 12 miles from my house in Tennessee, man, up there on the mountain.
Crazy.
They say that's the last licensed church to do that in Tennessee.
It is.
I said, well, everybody else died. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. No one else left.
They do it, man. One time somebody invited us to that church. I went.
Oh, I would have gone just for laugh, mate.
And we walked in, man, and they started, when you walk in, they want to hand you a damn box. And it's only about a foot by about 6 inches tall.
And I bet they shake
And it
that
has
box
little-
up.
Oh, fuck that, man. And you hear the damn snake in there.
Fuck that.
And I'm like, what's this?
The whole
Oh, take it.
thing.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. I looked at that dude. I said, there's a snake in this thing? Yep. I turned around and left. Fuck this.
Felicia.
Uh-uh.
I'm out.
Yep. Hey, man, just because the Bible says you take them up don't mean they were poisonous. It could have been a corn snake, a black snake, or whatever. You know what I mean? Dude.
Don't take that sort of thing.
And it was an example. It was a metaphor. It wasn't literally. Right. If you have the faith and you believe that strong, you can, and basically, the day you were born is the Lord knows the day you're going to leave here. He knows how many hairs on your body from the head to the toe. He knows every grain of sand in your yard. But don't tempt faith. You don't go out. That don't mean go out there and stand in front of a fire squad and say you ain't gonna die. But if it's your day, it's your day. Fools are always separated from life, money, whatever.
Absolutely.
Don't be foolish. I don't know, man. I'm just real, man. I don't know. I'm pretty real.
What, mate? The only reason you get kicked back from me every now and then, like the other day, you got a little bit too familiar with me, and I'm not used to that. So
I respect.
Got a bit standoffish. You know what I mean? That's because I come from a very rough upbringing, man. I'm not used to people being familiar with me.
I I respect that.
I'm getting used to it. Like, I'm not used to people asking me how my day is and how my friends are, and that's really out there for me. It's like, I know that's normal for you, but that's like fully out there for me. Like, even my mates don't ask me.
Well, you learn from me, and I learn from you. I like what I learn. We learn from each other.
So I try to, I live by, I treat people how I want to be treated, and I believe I've got rules. I mean, who really knows?
I know you do.
I try to do the right thing, but also, I want people to, I don't believe in fucking holding people's hands. I want people to help themselves, man. Like, when someone's struggling with something, it's good that they struggle. It means they need to try harder, you know? Try again.
Learn it, math.
That's it, work it out, because it makes you stronger when you struggle to work shit out. It's good for people. It's good for their brains, man. Everyone's getting lazy with their brains, but I'm guilty too. I Google shit instead of reading a book, you know.
Yeah. But you're very smart about a lot of things that you have a depth of knowledge on things. You and T seem to have similar interests. And she's my brain. I'm her brawn. To me, you're balanced. You're brain and brawn, man. You don't take no shit, but you're smart as hell when it comes to the body and just a lot of things in life, man. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing, right? You know how to service your truck. You know how to look after your truck. You know, because you like your truck and it's worth a lot of money. Well, my body to me is priceless. I only get one of them, so I want to know how to look after it.
Respect.
I can't just go to the dealership and buy another one.
Well, I just go to T, but you will. If you haven't learned about the med beds, you're going to learn about them here in the next 25 years. Called a med bed.
Oh yeah.
And it's done by frequency. And if you've lost a tooth, it'll regrow your tooth. If you lost a finger, it'll regenerate your finger. Just like Star Trek shit. And they've known it for 30 years. Right now, the military has got 50 active med beds working. And then I'm going, well, why are we having soldiers walking around on artificial limbs and stuff? Why aren't they the first in line to get it? And right now, what they're saying is what they're doing with med beds right now is they're clearing the memory of these kids that has been exploited and abused and things like that. That's in the trafficking scene. And they're supposed to have one in every state of the United States at some point in time, but right now there's only 50 around the world, is what they're saying. And in the next 25 years, you're going to learn what the med bed is. It's going to be like Star Trek, you know, where the guy comes in and scans your body. Well, now they sit you in this bed, it scans your body. They leave you in there for 6 to 8 hours, and when you come out, you're 60 years old, but you feel 30. It rejuvenates you and heals everything, internal, external, and even digits and things that you've lost or had taken off, an arm off. It'll grow back your arm and things like that. That is what they say. Have I seen it? No. Have I researched it? Well, my wife researched it extensively, and I've done it a little bit, but I firmly believe that we only use 6% of our brain.
So our genetics don't let us regrow fingers, but our genetics do let us regrow teeth. We've just forgotten how to do that. Because we used to have to do it.
Yep. But they say that they figured it out, and this thing will take your DNA, and then it's just like they can clone you right over, and if you're half cut in two, but they say that it'll regenerate everything. I don't know how it works. My wife really big into it. She's real well in depth of research on it. I hope it would be nice. I'd love to see our veterans get back their limbs that they lost for our country.
Absolutely.
I mean, when you lose a leg and an arm, or face, or whatever catastrophe was introduced by protecting our country, I think they should be first and foremost, because they gave more for our freedoms than anybody. I'm interested to see it. I'm interested to see the med beds. And then whatever your social security number is in the United States, that's your order to get in on the med bed. So everything's a number in the United States. Trump's been talking about it. That's what these people that froze themselves and had their, I don't know.
Yeah, no going back from that, brother.
Cryogenics.
Yeah, no coming
they
back
say
from
that.
That destroys you on a cellular level, destroys every cell in your body.
And your soul.
Wow.
You gotta have a soul. That's what makes us unique in who we are as individuals. Our soul.
That's why we lose 21 grams when we die. 28 grams, whatever it is. It's literally the soul leaving the body.
You understand. She's sitting there nodding her head like a bobblehead.
That's why there's a song called 28 Grams. Good song.
Yep.
There's a couple of them, actually. A few artists that have learned that stuff, and they're trying to politely warn everybody, hey, you need to pay attention to this. This is important. Maybe the world will listen. Maybe they won't.
Well, you can't make nobody believe nothing. All you can do is lead by example, and hopefully they'll pick it up, you know. And that's what I'm trying to do with sister. She's been scorned, and she has something to prove, and that ain't my place to get into, and I'm not going to. I really appreciate her for what she's done, or what she did for our country, and I hate it affected her negatively, but that's her battle and not mine. She hasn't laid it on me. The more we talk, the more she talks about things to me and stuff, but I'm not at liberty to discuss, and I'm not going to, and never will, with anybody. No more than I would about you, or what I know about you, because you explained to me. Yeah, that's just the way I am. I respect what your wishes, dead or alive. You get what you give in this world. If I don't honor my bond is my word, then what kind of honor do I have? Exactly.
Some of our politicians need to fucking learn that lesson.
Well, the book tells us that politicians are professional liars.
That's literally what they are.
And that's what they are. So why would you expect any truth from them? Why would you expect any truth? When you hear a politician, man, you might as well tune them out because you ain't hearing the truth. But the good thing is, and I'll be honest with you, the good thing is Trump's not a politician.
No, he's a businessman.
He's a businessman. Yep. And what is the corporation, or what is the government? A corporation.
Absolutely.
Every country needs somebody, the smartest man in their country, the best businessman to run their corporation. And you will have a successful, I've heard you say more than once, how much money, over an abundance of money your country had. And in 4 to 8 years, you have a party come in. Yep. Don't even understand business. Yep. If you run your house that way, who would help you out?
Nobody.
Exactly.
You'll be on the street, brother. Pretty on the subject of not doing jobs properly, I'm pretty sure one of my bosses is about to get fired.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's only so long you can be lazy and not do your job properly before somebody notices, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Accountability goes all ways.
That's right. Eventually, you get found out.
Yes, sir. Well, you can only ride coattails for so long.
That's right.
Until they're snatched out Monday, then you gotta stand on your own. If you're a man, which you are, I know, I don't mean that with you, but if you're a man, you're gonna be, honor your bond, your word. You're very intelligent. You're more intelligent on the things of life. I don't know. You seem to have more in-depth knowledge on things that a lot of people don't. When I talk to some people, you can tell they're really ignorant to the conversation.
I've been lucky to have some really good mentors growing up. Really good mentors. I've been very lucky in that regard. It's not all me, you know what I mean? Like, it's not all me reading books and teaching myself. I've been pretty lucky in that regard.
But if you would even think about what Sister was saying last night and what your ex-wife does, you know exactly how much money she makes and you know how much money you make.
That's right. My ex-wife has literally been a nurse.
Yep. And she makes good money.
Yeah, but she's not a low-end nurse. She's not a boots on the ground nurse. She's a really high up nurse.
The boots on the ground nurse here makes upwards of $75 an hour, according to how long you tender.
That's pretty good money. Boots on the ground nurses here make about 25, 30.
No, hell, I was making 50 to 80 in my career, and the nurses were. I was building the buildings they work in. Because now they work 12 on, 12 off, 12 on, 12 off, 12 on, 12 off. So their schedule's more rigorous than mine. But it's a mental exhaustion and not a physical exhaustion. You know, when they see somebody die, they learn not to get close to their parents. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do know exactly what you mean.
Because if they did get close, they would go home and chew on bullets.
Can I save him? Go, 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 go! Doesn't look like it. No. Motherfucker.
I'm sitting here distracted and you talking.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Actually, I might have saved him. Oh! Look at that for health. Damn, saved him. No, it's a video game.
Yeah.
Game to play, bro. That's all it is.
Yeah, I missed the race, man. They just gridded and I clicked to join and it locked me out because they had already qualified. And I was helping Nick do the dev command, whatever they call it, developer dev. Yep. And it took me a little bit with him. He's older. He's slower. And just because he's not computer savvy and didn't grow up with it. But he got it. So he could get a pad and paper and write this stuff down as we were doing it, controls and everything. And I said, you always have that notepad there you can reference. I had him do it 3 different times.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
I create stuff like this to help me. This is all the damage types received and dealt with all these things in this video game that I find. So I don't have to write it down. On the computer ready to go. That's how I do it.
My brain doesn't work like that. I tried that in construction, and I'd hit my notepad over there, my button for notepad, speak in my phone and make a note. It doesn't retain like it does when I write it.
Well, that's because the muscle memory from writing and all that sort of stuff, that's actually a real thing, by the way. That's generations of genetics right there. That's what that is.
I just used to read plans and specs and specification, the spec books. If I don't write it down, it don't stick. I don't know why, it don't stick. So when I write, I keep a notepad right beside me, and everything I do and every computer I sit down at. And if I learn something, I write it down. And then once a week, I go back and review my notes every week, just so I don't forget it. Some things ain't worth to remember. Oh shit, man, that don't, whatever, Maybe it's just being old-fashioned. Maybe it's old school, old teaching. I don't know.
So here's one for you. Reading a book out loud to yourself makes you remember everything in the book way more than reading the book quietly to yourself. And that's because your brain connects the muscles that you use in your voice cords and your mouth and all that to the memory of the words that you're learning. And the phrases and paragraphs. So writing on a pen and paper does the same thing.
That's what I do.
Yeah,
it does.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
Literally.
Once Nemo, he was telling me all this, or Normo was telling me all this stuff, you know, I'm like, hold on. I got to write it down.
Yep.
He goes, no, you don't. You'll have it down pat just a little bit of time. I'm like, no, I got to write it down.
So, because I grew up typing things on a keyboard, all I got to do is type it. I don't have to write it down, and I'll remember.
Not me. I never took typing in school. That's when they
made me learn, bro. They made me learn to type. I wasn't even allowed to look at the keyboard. They used to put a tea towel over our hands. Make us learn to type properly. Yeah, I don't have to look at the keyboard when I type. It's great.
Oh, it's good. I use 2 fingers.
God damn. I wouldn't be able to watch you type, bro. It'd break my brain. I'd be like, I can't watch this.
I'm hunting the letters and I'm pecking them when I see them.
Oh man, force yourself to use your hands properly. It's easier. It's so much easier once you get the hang of it. Oh.
I'm better with my right hand typing than I am my left hand because my right hand's where the keyboard sits, and I can now use 3 fingers. My first 2 fingers and my thumb. I can use them 3 fingers and I'm pretty good. I ain't no good at all about playing first-person shooters and all that shit. If you got to use the keyboard, I'm fucked. I mean, because that's putting 2 hands on the keyboard, and when you said WSEA or whatever the hell you tell me. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Now, and I asked my son, what the hell is he talking about? He said, oh, that's how you move around front, back, left, and right.
That's right.
I'm like, okay. Because when I do it, I usually push the W with 1 finger, and then I'll push the whatever when I'm walking around my truck in the game. I don't put my hands on them. Because if I can't see them, I don't know where they're at.
No, you just rest your hand on the WASD and you have your middle finger on the W, your index and your ring on the A and the D, and then you move your middle finger down to the S to use the S.
Man, when we had typing, it wasn't even computers, dude. There wasn't nothing to know about a computer.
That's right.
It was manual typewriters. Then they come with electric typewriters.
Yep.
And I didn't take typing because I said I ain't never going to be sitting somewhere where I had to use a typewriter.
Yep. Yeah, I got me a job where half the day I sit in front of a computer. You know what's crazy? I would spend a lot less time sitting in front of the computer if they had me a decent computer, because then I could use it a lot faster.
They don't give you an iPad to run around with?
I've got 2 iPads. Both of them aren't working at the moment because the IT guy hasn't put his finger out of his ass and fixed the fucking Wi-Fi. Can't use them because they can't connect to anything.
Yeah. Well, everything's gone to that barcode or that, I don't know, what's that square thing that
scanners and all that bullshit.
What's that square thing that you can scan and it'll
fuck
tell
that
you?
Bullshit. Don't ever use it unless you absolutely have to.
I don't. I don't understand it enough. But I mean,
so you know you can put a virus on someone's computer just by pretending that you've got a legitimate one of those. Getting someone to scan it. They're super dangerous. QR.
I don't do that.
I think they're called QR or QRF or whatever.
QR code. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I don't
fuck with them.
Absolutely
have to. Don't use them.
But all them QR codes are coming out like from the Amazon stuff. It's got a QR code on it, you know, and everything's going from barcode to QR code.
Yeah, because barcodes they can't hack with. They can hack with QR codes, and they want people to not realize what they're scanning. That's what they want. You sound like a conspiracy theorist, but it's fucking true.
No, everything's theory until it's proven conspiracy or fact.
That's right.
Everything's a theory. And if you don't question everything, then you're a sheep.
You're a fool.
But you're not a sheep. You're a shepherd. There's 2 different people that the book of life says.
It's one of the most important things I was taught when I was younger. Question everything.
Yep. There's a sheep and shepherd.
That's right.
There's leaders and followers. You can either be a follower or a leader.
Docking request accepted.
I've never been good at following unless I have to.
Nah,
I'll follow someone who's smarter than me and knows their shit, or is good at leading. Sure. I'll follow a leader.
And I learned. Yeah, I learned. I learn. You're right. I learn a lot from you. I mean, just the whole different culture. And you're nowhere near as wild as some of the Australians I hung out with. Them motherfuckers are crazy.
I'm not wild now because I got a fucking kid. I used to be way, way wild.
Oh man, there's one that Normo. Not Normo, what the hell is his name? I can't remember his name.
Or some shit.
No, he ain't over here. He's man, I met him years ago back in 2003 racing.
Okay.
I had to go look on my TeamSpeak, man. I call him Kiwi. Oh, yeah. You call him Kiwi, he's going to light up, man, and he's going to the moon. And he's going to come back at you, and he's be speaking so fast you can't even fucking understand him. But yeah, it fucking lights him up to call him a Kiwi. Oh, yeah. And I'm like, come on, man.
No one wants to be called Sheep Shag. Oh, fuck.
Easy now, Dez is in here.
That's why I said it. I'm trying to get him to buy it.
He might have fell asleep, man.
Chill motherfucker, that is.
I ain't seen him move. I ain't seen it go off the title screen of his truck for a while. I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be honest with you though, Repo, I enjoy when you come out, man. I do. I enjoy hanging out with you. Learning something different. Yeah. I don't think I'll ever get to go to Australia, but I damn sure live it through you, man. Yeah, I still don't understand though why you're not populated. You have the engineering, the smartness, and everything to be able to get water to areas that's not got water. Why not populate the center of your country and at least make it?
We just don't need to.
Inhabitable or habitable.
It's all desert.
Yeah, but we have technology that can turn our desert into a place.
No one wants to live near the beach, brother. Australia's got a really big beach culture. I want to buy the land, mate. We don't have the population. It'd just be a ghost town. Even if they made it nice and inhabitable, it'd be like China in large percentages of China, where it's just a ghost town because no one wants to live there. It's like, why the fuck would I live there when I can live next to a beautiful beach?
Yeah, but when the water rises, where are you going to fucking go?
Water's never going to rise, brother. That's not going to happen. If it rises just a little bit, the whole planet will cool down so much that the caps will freeze up and it'll fucking lower it again.
Well, you're right, because you take the promise of the rainbow and that it would never happen again, so you're right. But man, the tsunamis do come, and I've seen 30-foot tsunamis. And no, I haven't experienced them. I've seen them on video, YouTube, different things.
But we don't have any fault lines here to create them.
Yeah, but it like if Japan, I don't know what your bordering countries are, but some of them other countries, if they have
we don't have that
earthquake or whatever.
Not on this side of the country, I think.
Okay.
Maybe up north, but there's no population right up north. Around the Great Bight. No, all the Papua New Guinea islands will solve that problem. We won't have that problem here. We don't have any tectonic plates on the continental shelf of Australia. Like it's not a threat. You know what we do have? We get cyclones, bro. We get cyclones.
Drive active.
But we build you have to build houses here in Australia to a standard that can withstand the cyclones. So that's how.
Same here. Same up here in the mountains. 125 mile an hour wind zone up here.
Yeah.
We've seen 158 mile an hour during the hurricanes up here.
Yeah. I've seen
It's nothing for us to see 70, 80 mile an hour wind. I mean, it's like the antennas I have up for my CBs are rated to 125 mile an hour wind.
Yeah. That's it.
My towers are put up for 125 mile an hour wind.
Docking
But you know,
permission
158
requested.
mile an hour didn't
Docking
take mine
request
down.
Well, usually when they're rated for that, though, it'll be tested way over. Just like tyres, you buy car tyres rated for 200 mile an hour, they'll usually do 250 before they blow up.
Or just separate, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm using high-end examples, but
Yep. I understand. We live in the highest peaks east of the Mississippi. We live on the Eastern Continental Divide. And that's why our state's so rich in mineral. That's what formed the mountain that I live on, the Appalachian Mountain.
Yeah.
And a lot of volcanoes used to be here way back, I guess, in the dinosaur days. I'd have to go back and tell you. I don't remember. But you can see all the dirt's eroded and there's rock still there, you know, standing up the lava. You can see where the lava was inside the volcano.
Yeah.
And hardened. And then all the dirt is eroded. The Appalachian chain is the oldest chain of mountains in the United States. And the United States used to only be from the Mississippi River east. Everything else was owned by Mexico or somebody else, the Indians, whoever. And I believe that the Mayan Indians or the Mayan Mexicans come up, and that is what we call Native America.
You know,
because you can take a native.
You go. Keep going. I don't want to disrupt you.
No, you can take a Native American Indian and stand him and put him in the same thing as a Mexican, and they're twin. You can take a Mexican and put him in the Indian clothes, and they're twin.
Yeah.
I don't think we should have borders. I think if you're land bridged or landlocked together, you should all be one country. Or us and Canada should be all one. Us and Mexico should be one. Not we don't own them, but we should all have open borders to freely pass through.
That's a nice idea, but it won't work.
I think it would, but
no.
The cultures are too different. I understand
it's not
that.
even the cultures, it's the criminals. It's literally that. That's the problem.
Well, we just got to help them, with their military and get their military beat up as strong as our military. Let every citizen own guns. Self-cleansing then.
Yeah, to a point.
Oh, no, it's self-cleansing. I'm telling you. When a police officer comes knocking on my door, and I ask him, does he have any paperwork on him that says he's got a right to be on my property and he can't show me nothing, I throw a shotgun to his face and rack one in. You're considered trespassing, and I'm enacting my castle document. And usually they haul that off my property.
That's right.
But that's not out of disrespect. That's standing my ground on my own property.
Oh, I understand.
Because we have danger ground. If I let somebody come here and treat me like a bitch on my own property, then will my family respect me? No. And who are you? You're the head of your household. You're the king of your kingdom. And your kingdom is what you own.
So we tried to. It's a tricky one. I've seen the result of what I consider to be suicidal empathy. That's what I call it. Might not be the right choice of words, but it's what I've seen. And it's where everyone goes, oh, let's just open the borders and let this happen and let that. It sounds like a beautiful idea. It sounds great. Put it into practice. Don't fucking do it.
Yeah, because they have a whole different belief system. But, I mean, and I respect that. But honestly, the way I understand the book is every piece of land that's bridged together, and including us and Russia, You know, every lunar tide, every 12, 15 years, whatever it is, they have this lunar tide, and and it exposes the land bridge, and that's how they walk from country to country and whatever. And I think if there is a bridge that connects you to another country, everybody should be freely going back and forth, and that's what brings to me. Now, should everyone have the general laws and the same? Yeah. In Mexico, an American can't buy land. In America, Mexicans shouldn't be able to buy American land. Chinese shouldn't be able to buy land. Canadians, same way. They shouldn't be able to buy American land, and Americans should be able to buy Canadian land. Whether we have a border or not, because we border along Canada, it's along one of our largest borders, and there's no fences. It's just, you respect them, they respect us. Now, yeah, when you go from the United States to Canada, you go through, some sort of immigration. You know, they check your ID. You know, they want to know what the business, the reason for your trip to there, and whatever. And I respect that, but I don't think there should be a fence separating us. I think it should just be a mutual respect, just like between North Korea and South Korea.
That's suicidal empathy. That's what I'm saying. Like it sounds like a great idea, but not everybody thinks like you do, and not everybody.
Why don't we put a fence up between us and Canada then?
You don't need one
because them crazy motherfuckers.
Canadians have been brought up properly, and they're not a bunch of fucking savages.
You're right. But Mexicans aren't either.
Not all Mexicans.
There's a lot of drug cartels, and there's a lot of shit. But it's their government that's corrupt.
Of course it is, but that's not.
And I think the governments all should be
never
together.
Convince me, brother, because I've learned enough about the world, and I've seen enough.
Just read the book of life. I try to convince you. Read the book. It'll tell you what it's supposed to be.
Not at the moment. Not with the way we are.
Well, you arm everybody up and it's self-cleansing. Because I believe if somebody is found guilty of whatever,
they won't let you. Because then the government can't control everything.
They don't control us here. The Second Amendment is for the people.
Oh, they're going to fix it, don't you worry.
Not in my lifetime.
They hate that they can't control it, bro. They fucking hate it.
The Second Amendment is not for the people. The Second Amendment is for the government.
I know.
To restrict the government, not the people.
Yeah, we had one fucking mass shooting over here, and our fucking moron brain fucking Australian wokey retard fucking idiots gave all the guns back. Yes,
I know. I was watching a video on that.
They'll help us. Fucking idiots.
I watched a video on that. They were pulling up box fans and dumping them out of the trash can. Yep. And they can't even kill you can't hunt without a gun. I mean, you're going back to bow and arrows and sticks.
Oh, we allowed guns, but it's just not the way it used to be.
Right.
It's not that we're not allowed guns. It's in order to have a gun, you lose all your rights.
Yeah.
And that's
here you have more rights when you have guns. And what I feel like is, I'm tired of. When somebody goes to prison, it's the best welfare you can get. You get all your medical, you get 3 hots and a cot, you get fucking cable, you get, everything. Yeah, a 5-cent bullet will solve the whole problem. I believe in cutting their hands off if they're thieves. I believe in cutting their dicks off if they're perverts. I believe in, whatever. An eye for an eye.
If we had a justice system which was actually catching the criminals and didn't frame people and put people in jail incorrectly, I would totally agree with that. But there's a lot of people in jail that are innocent, man. I've got family members in jail and they're innocent. I've got fathers that have been accused of raping women because the mother didn't like what the father had to say, didn't like hearing the truth, so she accused the father of rape, and now that man's in jail and he won't see daylight again for another 20, 30 years. Completely innocent. I know he's innocent. 100% fucking innocent.
Yep. Women lie more than they tell the truth. You're right.
And that's,
how about that?
That's the problem, like, with having a capital punishment legal system. It'd work fine if everyone told the fucking truth and was respectful and weren't cunts about things, but that's just not the world we live in, brother. People aren't like that.
I know, but I would really like it to be
It
that
would be
way.
beautiful,
Accountability.
It would be fucking beautiful. It's never gonna
it
happen.
would. And it just like they'll never take our guns. It's never going to happen.
I hope you're right there.
No, I know
really
not. I wish you would come over and experience it. You would see.
Oh, I understand.
It's a different.
I understand.
But to live it is different than understanding.
I'm old enough to remember Australia before we lost our guns.
Oh, okay.
I am old enough. It's just, there's no going back here now. Now we've taken that step. It's never going to get fixed.
I know Britain's the same way. There was no going back.
Yeah, they fucking fucked that right up too. Now look at that country.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And look what the hell's going on with them. I know.
Holy fuck, brother. It is fucked. I have friends in Britain. We have people in the Discord that are from Britain. They'll fucking
I have
tell you
family.
how it is.
I have family there.
Yeah,
I
you
know.
have family there. You know exactly what it's like. It's fucked.
Yeah. My poor family, man.
Fucked.
But that's okay. I was one time going to move there. I was going to give up my citizenship to be a subject until I understood what a subject is. And I did my research. And what I was gaining, there was not worth what I was losing here.
Absolutely.
You know, oh, this free healthcare, oh this, oh that, oh this.
Nothing's free. It's not free.
Nothing comes for free. Right. You can sell your soul to the devil all you want. I wasn't going to be a subject. After I learned the true definition of subject and citizen, I said, no way. Actually, I was going to move my wife and family when I was young and dumb before I knew the real, until I did my research. How's that? And the Brits don't like to hear it, but they know it's the truth.
Yeah, they do. The real ones.
North Carolina was the very first state to sign the resolution 251 years ago to declare separation away from the crown. North Carolina. We were one of the original 13 states. And we were the badass state. We were so badass in the 13 states, they come down here and took our governor out of the damn palace, Tryon Palace, the governor's mansion, in 1754? 17 something. When did they? Oh, 18 something. It wasn't revolution, it was civil. They come down here and took our governor out of the damn office and planted in their implant, and we've been under duress since then because we do not have a proper representation of our state because they implanted their damn their mold.
Well, say no taxation without representation. Well, stop paying your taxes.
Exactly. And I don't care if you want to call it a fishing license, a driver's license, any license is taxation. Just another word for taxation. This is our land, given to us by the Creator. And when somebody tells us we can't take the fish that were given to us, or we can't take the animals that are given to us if we're hungry, then taxation. But then you got some stupid people that want to go out there and take every animal. You don't want to take one.
That's the problem. That's why we can't have open borders, brother. There's too many fucking stupid people in the world fucking it up for everyone else that's not an idiot.
You're right. You're right.
If only. But in time, maybe we can learn from the mistakes.
We'll hope, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you don't learn from your history, you repeat it. And what's the definition of insanity? Keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect different results.
Exactly right.
Yep. Mama's over there. She helps me. Sometimes I get a brain fart. She'll keep me going. She kicks me in the butt and straightens me up. That's a good woman, though. She supports me and helps me. What's up, Mama?
Damn, I've made a mess here. It's just a fucking graveyard.
tell you, man. I see a lot of things similar in Australia as they are in America, with your opals and gold, and what your land gives you. And that's your minerals, not the government's minerals. I watch how these shows, the regulations and the government telling them they want their cut, this and that and the other. If you find a treasure over there, how the government claims it over the person found it. And I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
I just don't know how corporation took everything from the people,
So
and the people didn't upgrade.
Australia's got a very different history to America. We started off as a penal colony, right? So we started off under the thumb. Yeah,
right.
We weren't a free citizen. We were criminals that were offered an opportunity to homestead and start afresh, but we were still treated like criminals in that regard. Yeah.
Okay.
And the fact that they let us have our own guns for quite some time was fucking awesome, because that gave us the ability to not be treated like criminals anymore. And then of course they orchestrated. It was orchestrated, mate. It wasn't a mass shooting. It was orchestrated. I'm telling you.
How old is your country?
Only like 300 years, bro. Not even. I don't know.
So you're older than us. We're still.
Years? Hang on. Let me check for you. I can't remember off the top of my head. I should know.
No, I mean, yeah. We just
when was Australia settled? Of course, Google gives me the fucking woke answer. 26th of January, 1788.
Okay, 1776 for us. So actually, you're not quite 250 yet.
Yeah, we're younger.
Warp drive active.
We still have a culture.
I thought we were the babies of the world. You know what I mean?
Australia is technically. In that regard.
Right.
I like that word. Oh, what's that?
I
need to find that on YouTube Music.
You remember me telling you about these chicken and biscuits?
Yeah, I do.
I'm opening me a box of them right now.
Yeah, nice.
Have me a few of them.
There he is.
Docking permission requested.
You want one? Want some?
Put that up later.
Open that. Huh?
Docking request accepted.
Can you hit?
I reckon that's enough of the grind. We're getting dangerous now.
Is that good? Yeah, that's good. I don't know how many more.
Oh yeah, so I was going to tell you before, Australia wasn't actually originally settled by Aboriginals. There was a race here before the Aboriginals. So if the Aboriginals want to call Australians colonisers, well, they can go get fucked, because they were technically colonisers as well. The Pygmies lived here before the Aboriginals. And the Pygmies were taken over by the Aboriginals. So they are just as colonisers as we are.
Okay.
They hunted and killed all
I know the pygmy and the. I learned about this.
Yeah, well, they fucking got rid of them.
Like the Mayan.
Yeah.
They got rid of them.
That's it. See what I mean?
The Mayans, the Native American.
Yeah.
Or from Mexico, the Spanish descent. She's like, what happened to the Aztec?
Yeah, well, that's it.
They were before the Mayan.
Everyone's had their go at colonising. It's fucking crazy. Everyone wants to pretend they're all goody two-shoes. It's like, mate, we've all had a crack at it. Just fucking, can't change the past. Ain't no point stressing about it. Alright, I'm gonna... what time is it? Stop this button.
5 o'clock. 4:45.
I'm gonna jump off and have a shower and stuff and have some dinner and do all that sort of